Hello and welcome to Pete's Paleo Pet Shop. I'm Pete's assistant, Patricia, and I'm here to read a short story about Terry the Pterodactylus. Just a Bite, written by Patricia Boujard. Halfway through his sandwich, Pete looked up at the sound of a dry snap. There. It wasn't a bird. Its brown and white body was almost invisible in the branches and cypress needles, but he spied the glint of beady eyes that watched him. "Hey, little fella," Pete said. It's all right. I won't stay long. I'll just finish my lunch and I'll be off." He adjusted his sandwich in hand for another bite, mayonnaise oozing onto his fingers. He wiped them on a brown paper bag. Noisy flapping and a rush of air, and Pete ducked his head instinctively, but kept a tight hold on his sandwich. "Come to join me?" The winged creature did not look so little, perched on a cypress knee only a few feet away. It cocked its head first one way, then another, one beady eye fixed on the half-eaten sandwich. "Oh, I see what you want," said Pete, and the ends of his mustache turned up in a smile. "But you can't have it. This is my sandwich." The creature clicked its long, thin snout and stepped closer, its wings folded like oddly shaped front paws. Not crouched like a bat, but tall and confident on all four legs. It chirped expectantly, and Pete laughed. "Oh, all right," he said. "You're quite persuasive." He tore off a small piece of his sandwich and tossed it towards the large, eager head. The long snout jabbed forward in one quick motion, and the bite of bacon was gone before it hit the muddy riverbank. The creature nosed in the mud and small crevices between the tangled roots, but found nothing. "Sorry," Pete said in between bites. "That's all you get. Go run off and find some grubs now." He waved the paper bag at the small creature to shoo it away, and it let out a shrill cry, thin jaws open wide to reveal tiny teeth like a fine comb. Rustling from the thick foliage around him alerted Pete to more of the winged furry creatures. One jumped out of the ferns beside him, and he quickly stood up to avoid the snapping jaws, sandwich and bag held tightly in his hands. He wolfed down the last bites of his sandwich, watching the eager stares out of the corner of his eye. A few of the creatures parachuted down to the ground like fuzzy paper airplanes with leathery wings, their hind paws stretched out like landing gear. Those already on the ground crept forward on the clawed paws of their folded wings. Pete pressed back against the huge cypress tree, crumpled the paper bag into a ball, and threw it. The mob of bobbing orange-crested heads dove after it in a flurry of leather wings, and Pete slipped quietly away. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to find out more, you can head on over to paleopetshop.com. If you like hearing these short stories once a month, I'm going to try and make them a regular habit. You can go ahead and click that subscribe button. Of course, any likes are greatly appreciated. And if you want to find me anywhere else, you can find me on Instagram. My handle is @paleopetshop. Thanks a lot.